So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's begin tonight's Warzone pay-per-view. It's going to be a good one, and Wilson Woodward's out here, and he's not on the card tonight. So, what the hell is he doing out here? Well, Wilson Woodward, the first man, entered for Friday Fight Night into the Money in the Bank ladder match at the next pay-per-view, but what on earth is he doing out here tonight? It looks like he has something to say to people here tonight in the Warzone arena. So let's hear what Mr. Wilson Woodward has on his mind. An opportunity. You see, it's disgraceful. I'm not on the card tonight, and therefore I am taking matters into my own hands. So all of you, shut up and listen to the first member of Money in the Bank. So, I'm issuing an open challenge to start the show. If you can beat me, the GM has granted you entry into the Money in the Bank as well. But best of luck trying to beat me is all I can say. So now, who's ready to take me on? Well, it looks like Woodward is issuing an open challenge, and who's gonna answer? It looks like Liam Connors is the one who has decided to step up to the ring to take on Wilson Woodward. Woodward offering a chance to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, as he said is confirmed by the general manager himself. And that is not quite the way we expected to start. We expected to start with an actual booked Money in the Bank qualifying match, which will happen, I guess, after these proceedings. But we did not expect to see that tonight we'll be announcing 2 new members into the Money in the Bank ladder match for Friday Fight Night. So we already know Woodward's there, but now Liam Connors has been granted a chance to compete for the Money in the Bank ladder match if he can pick up a victory here tonight against Wilson Woodward, who has been in phenomenal form lately and trying to extend his form and prove how dominant he is by coming out here tonight at the beginning of the pay-per-view and issuing an open challenge. It's a bold move on a night as big as this. But can Mr. Liam Connors rise to the occasion and get himself a match at the next pay-per-view for the month? And the referee finally gets a hold of proceedings, and we can officially start this match. But look, they're straight back onto each other. And these two clearly not taking a liking for one another. Wilson Woodward with the low blow, and then Liam Connors following through with a brawl that had to be separated by the referee to get this match officially underway. But we are officially underway with the Warzone pay-per-view, and the first match we weren't even supposed to be having. But Wilson Woodward offering a chance to anyone who would take it to come out, face him, and potentially become a member of the Friday Fight Night's participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which of course, with a victory, will grant them a contract for a title match of their whenever they want to cash it in. It's a big opportunity, and that is exactly why Liam Connors has stepped up to the plate here. And a big series of punches there from Wilson Woodward, who's got this fight off to the right start. But we know Wilson Woodward is a strong fighter, and a beautiful reverse diving elbow there from the middle rope. We know he's a strong fighter already. In his brief time has earned himself a shot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And tonight he's come out to make a point of how dominant he is. And look at this, continuing to show that here in this brawling takedown on Liam Connors. But Liam Connors, of course, we know, has the heart of a warrior. He'll fight on no matter what, and he'll never stop trying. That's just the kind of fighter he is. Results haven't always gone his way, but he's always done his best to show his abilities. And a beautiful drop kick to the back of the head. And Liam Connors now into the cover, looking to wrap it up, and he only gets a 1. And it's going to be a jam-packed night. We have 3 championship matches on the card and a rivalry match as well for the ages, as well as following this, not just this match, we're determining a Money in the Bank ladder participant. The next match will do the exact same, and a beautiful move there. Oh, and following it through with a roundhouse kick. And neither of these men taking prisoners here tonight. They're trying to hurt the other one now. It wasn't personal to begin with. For Liam Connors, it was just about getting a spot in the Money in the Bank match. Wilson Woodward with the cover, and it's only a 1 as well. It was only about getting what he wanted, to be a chance at the world title, and that is what the Money in the Bank opportunity provided him. Look at this, backslide driver. And that is what this opportunity presented himself, but Wilson Woodward took matters into his own hands to make him angry, and that ended up resulting in the low blow. And then these two had to fight it out, and now they're continuing to do so here, but this time under the bell and the referee's watchful eye. And Wilson Woodward, oh, what was that? He was going for something there, but look at this, into an exploder suplex. Beautiful counter there by Liam Connors, and playing to the crowd a bit. The crowd acknowledging that this has been a good start from both competitors, trying to fight on, tried to go for the clothesline, missed the big boot as well. And Liam Connors, it's mistakes like that that cost him the matches, and he's proving just that here tonight. It's a silly mistake, which I'm sure he'll be fixing in time, but it's just, you can't afford these types of mistakes in the industry like this, because your opponent will make you pay, and that's exactly what Woodward's trying to do here. But look at this, a beautiful arm drag to counter there from Liam Connors, gets himself out of trouble. Big counter though by Woodward. And look at this, just throwing him back into the ring. And now what's he thinking? Oh, look at this. Look at that. A diving cross body across the apron, and Connors leaks out of the ring. Beautiful move there by Wilson Woodward, and the crowd have not taken a liking to him. Look at that, the hatred from the crowd. But he won't care for a bit. Oh, not again. Here we go again. Looking for it one more time. Oh, and Liam Connors almost dismantled by that move. The referee is forced to reset the count and was looking for it a third time potentially, but Liam Connors brings proceedings back into the ring. The only place where this match is going to end. An Irish whip into the corner. This is not where he needs to be right now, because we know what follows next. Big shoulder takedown. And Liam Connors getting the crowd hyped. They're behind him right now. Looking for that leaf blower gutbuster. Hooks the arms and connects with the knees. And that could be it. Wilson Woodward's open challenge might be coming to an end here. Referee slow to count a little bit. Has he knocked off Woodward? It's only a 2. And the referee a little slow to make the count there. I'm not too sure about that one. But once again, as the biggest problem is with Liam Connors, he's unable to finish his dinner. And that is his biggest problem, and now he might pay for that problem. Up on the shoulders from Wilson Woodward, looking to put him away. Big connection. And straight into the cover, but he's on the ropes. Poor ring awareness there from Wilson Woodward. This fight's going to continue. And Liam Connors is going to fight back. Always looking for a backbreaker potentially, but powers out. There's Wilson Woodward. And now he's got him by the neck. Lets him go there, and he might have made a costly mistake rolling him up into the cover. The referee's not called the rope break, and it's a 2 count. Liam Connors just trying to wrap it up here. Doesn't want to stay in here for much longer than he has to. And look at this. He was really pumping up the crowd here. Rolls up again. Looking again to steal the cover. Wilson Woodward kicks out again. He was expecting it that time. And a match that has been quite a strong start to the pay-per-view. It wasn't exactly the match we were expecting. But these two putting on a show for the crowd. And again, it's for a big prize as well. The chance to represent Friday Fight Night in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And what's Woodward thinking here? Look at this. From the top rope. Oh, an avalanche cutter. Beautiful move there by Wilson Woodward. And he's hurt there, Woodward. You can see that. Into the cover. Right near the ropes, and it's a 2 count. Liam Connors keeps the match alive. And now what's Woodward thinking? Woodward to the top rope. Liam Connors is taking some damage now. He's taking some big hits. He needs to start fighting back if he can. Oh, and a beautiful diving crossbody from the top rope from Wilson Woodward. And now he's got him in a vulnerable position here. Beautiful scoop up slam from Wilson Woodward. And almost mocking him there, almost saying he isn't breaking a sweat. We can kind of see that he is, or at least tell that he is. And look at this, he still fights back, Liam Connors. The heart of a warrior, this guy, and a beautiful combination of punches, and following it through with a huge lariat. And straight into the cover here, Liam Connors trying to provide the fight back, and still the cover if he can, and it's only a 2. The crowd getting behind Liam Connors now, if they weren't to begin with. But Woodward not becoming the biggest fan. Look at this. Just shoots up back to his feet. Connors gave him the opening. He connects and slap bang in the middle of the ring. Connors misses a chance at the Money in the Bank. No! And I thought that was it. But Wilson Woodward couldn't put Liam Connors away. Oh, and he seems frustrated. Look at the anger on his face. But Liam Connors still fights on, refuses to lie down. Irish whip to the corner, and all of a sudden, Liam Connors once again looking to turn the tides. Looking for the running shoulder tackle if he can connect. A big, big takedown. And look at this, Liam Connors playing to the crowd. He's winning him over here tonight. But can he get the job done? Looking for that leaf blower gut buster. Can he connect this time to wrap it up for good? Big connection. Drags him away from the ropes. Has Liam Connors knocked off Wilson Woodward here? Yes, he has. What a massive victory for Liam Connors. Right when he needed it. He's going to the Money in the Bank ladder match. A match that didn't start on the best of terms, considering it was just supposed to be an open challenge. But Liam Connors answers the call and puts on a fantastic showing against Wilson Woodward, who almost looked at the top of his game, but in the end was toppled by Liam Connors, who walks out the winner of tonight's opening contest. He becomes the second member of the Money in the Bank ladder match for Monday Night Mayhem. He joins Black Jesus and Wilson Woodward in the match. Could we be looking at our future Mr. Money in the Bank? It remains to be seen, but it's time to move on down the rest of the actual booked card. Well, this was the first booked match of the contest before Woodward has just given Liam Connors a chance at the Money in the Bank ladder match, which he now has cashed in on, and now the Money in the Bank ladder match will have Liam Connors in it. And now we will find out a third competitor that will be competing from the Friday Fight Night brand. 4 members from each brand will be competing. And we get to find out the third one here in this big triple threat match. Out first is Max Danger. Hasn't had much singles time in the ring, but he's had good showings with his work with the Danger family. And you got to imagine that after beating the Wolfpac earlier on down the line, that they would be entitled to a tag team championship match. But of course, the Vikings of Destiny have been taking matters into their own hands as of late. And so tonight, Max Danger gets a big opportunity if he can cash it in. But his opponents tonight, 2 people who have really shown themselves in different ways. First man up, Soulman Akira, who only debuted a couple of weeks ago, but has made huge strides and has really impressed the general manager. Very similar to the likes of Woodward and Brad Skeens, who have made massive impacts instantly. Of course, Brad Skeens already been given a title opportunity, and on the last show requested a rematch for the European Championship on the Monday Night Mayhem brand. Woodward, of course, in just 2 matches, earned himself a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Soulman Akira looking to continue that trend here tonight if he can pick up a victory. But he's got a tough opponent in Max Danger, but he's also got one more tough opponent that he's going to have to deal with. And in fact, it's already one tough opponent he's already had to deal with. And last time these 2 stepped in the ring, it did not go down a treat for him. And here comes the man who already has beaten Soulman Akira, Ryan Austin, coming down in the away kit tonight, representing the Cholton away kit. It's been an interesting couple of months for Ryan Austin. The super athlete has been in the form of his life, but always seems to fall short when the final hurdle hits. Last week, losing out on a chance to be a part of the television championship match after losing to Big Willie. Well, if you could call it losing, more just walking out. Maybe he felt that this opportunity would be the greater of the 2. Of course, a chance for the world title if he can cash in on the Money in the Bank briefcase. Well, maybe he did know what he was doing, but tonight he can't just walk away and run. He has to earn the chance at the title tonight. But look at that, went straight for Soulman Akira, but Soulman Akira wisely gets out of harm's way, and Max Danger now gonna fight with Austin. Austin with the counter though on the lariat. And look at that. And Ryan getting straight to work here, not wasting any time. Soulman Akira finally into the ring. Caught Ryan off guard. Oh wait, no he didn't. Went for the belly to belly, but Ryan counters, and Ryan off to a good start here. Trying to get him over to the ropes, but a quick power out there by Soulman Akira. And these 2 had a great first matchup between the 2, but Soulman Akira, he's had a bit more in-ring time now. He's been working on his game, and he knows what to expect from Ryan. Well, maybe not, though, because Ryan has just been powering through here at the start, taking on all comers, taking them both down. But look at this, Soulman Akira from behind with the Russian leg sweep. Ryan's going to roll out of harm's way in a massive spinning heel kick from Soulman Akira. And look at that stomp to the gut as well. And Ryan rolled out of the ring pretty early there. That was only really the first move that he'd actually taken damage from. But he fights back now. He's in the ring. And straight back on Soulman Akira with the backbreaker. And into a Russian leg sweep. As Max Danger going to take the time to taunt while Ryan tries to deal with him. Irish whip to Soulman Akira. Well, couldn't capitalize on it. And Max Danger just almost interrupting the flow there of Soulman Akira, who went for an exploder suplex, but the counter happened. And now look at this beautiful piece of double team work with the double gutbuster. Max Danger favoring the teamwork here, but then straight away turned on his partner. And I hope that's not signs to come that he'd be turning on his dad. But now Ryan down on the outside from the outside spear, and now Max Danger with an opening to take advantage of Soulman Akira in the ring. But Soulman rolling out of harm's way as well here, just trying to get himself some breathing room, but Max Danger not giving him a second to think. And look at this, Max from the opposite side of the rope, but he didn't see Ryan behind him. And this fight is outside the ring now. No countouts or disqualifications in this triple threat matchup. But the pin has to be in the ring. And look at that, a massive shoulder takedown. Oh, look at that, a kick to the gut there from Soulman Akira. Trying to fight back here. And onto the apron he goes. And look at Ryan just on the opposite side, just laying down in quite some discomfort. He's not taking kindly to the crowd here, but, you know, in typical Ryan fashion. Oh, and a massive drop kick there by Soulman Akira, who goes straight back to Ryan. And these two have been targeting each other quite a lot in this matchup, surprisingly. I did think Soulman Akira might have learned from last time. And look at that! Ryan with massive momentum building on that clothesline. It took him an interesting route to get to the end, and Max Danger broke up that cover pretty quickly. And look at this. Ryan looking to go top rope, looking high risk, but... Oh, and he didn't connect with it as Max Danger almost moved him out of the way. Ryan rolls out, and it's only a 1 count there by Max Danger. And that almost proved to be quite a good tactic for the son of Chris Danger, who they've been working together with quite... Oh. Who they have been working together with quite a lot as of late, and a massive spinning back fist there by Max Danger. And now to the middle of the ring. He's going to go into the cover, but Ryan is there straight away to break it up. Remember, this is for a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which is going to be one hell of a contest at the next pay-per-view. But for right now, this pay-per-view is only just getting started. But already, we're seeing 2 great matches, and yet these guys failing to disappoint. But these two, look at this, Max and Ryan just trying to get one up on each other. They just can't seem to do so. And look at this, ran into a leg drag from Soulman Akira. And Soulman Akira got caught taunting, and Ryan wraps him up into a cover. The referee took ages to decide what he wanted to do there, and he only gets a 2 count as a result. And now Ryan left in the ring with Soulman Akira now for a moment. But can he capitalize? Soulman Akira looking to do just that. Looking for a suplex and connects. Big German suplex. And now Soulman Akira has an opening to try and put him away if he can. Power slam down. Oh, but look at this, Max Danger with an opening of his own, went for a double underhook. Couldn't quite connect, and now Soulman Akira looking for a belly to belly, and he connects. Now Ryan restoring himself, getting back to his feet, but Soulman Akira, look at this, bonsai drop, and straight into the cover. Oh, Ryan almost got caught taunting there, and it's a kick out at 1. Look at this, Soulman Akira playing to the crowd, but once again got caught celebrating. Ryan once again just looking to pick up the victory and progress to the Money in the Bank. It's a 2 count. And look at Ryan playing to the crowd there, and they are not taking kindly to it. But look at this, he caught him taunting, and he almost teleported back up to the top of the rope. And the impact sent him to space, but it wasn't enough to get the pinfall. It's 1 fall to the finish this. Up on the shoulders goes goes Ryan Austin on Soulman Akira with the stun off the ropes, and now an opening to capitalize on this one-on-one opportunity here against Max Danger. Akira into the tree of woe on Max Danger, who powers out of it still. And now he has an opening if he can capitalize. DDT. Dragging him to the middle of the ring, might try and use this opportunity to get the cover. Ryan springs back to life, but it's only a 1 count anyway. Still only a 1 count. This deep into proceedings. Not a good sign for either of these men. Lufes press. Look at Ryan just taunting in the corner, enjoying himself, letting him do the damage. And Soulman Akira was not caught off guard when Ryan tried to pounce on the opportunity. And now on the ropes, Soulman Akira. What's he thinking? To the middle rope. And then just lays him down before dropping a massive knee on him. Using the ropes as leverage, and Soulman Akira thinks he has it here into the cover. Max Danger trying to break it up, it didn't matter. Ryan was able to break it up on his own accord. Soulman Akira just taking a moment to breathe it all in. And look at this, oh, Max took too long there with the swing to land the punch. And Soulman Akira, oh wait, he couldn't capitalize. Oh, but a big counter there. And now these two just trying to get one up on each other. Max Danger and Soulman Akira trading fists. Big Northern Lights. And Ryan gets back to it, or Ryan getting back to his feet. As Soulman Akira's going to go for the cover. And Ryan's going to break it up there at the count of 1. And now he's going to try it himself, but Akira breaks that one up. And Ryan, once again, just going to take the time to soak in the hatred from the crowd. I don't know why. He's so eager to hear what the crowd has to think. He hasn't been as of late. Oh, look at this, Ryan. Hold on a minute, Ryan caught Soulman Akira by surprise. Look at the fly. Tope Suicida. Down goes Soulman Akira. And Ryan back inside the ring. And look at this, Max and Ryan just deciding what to do here. Couldn't decide whether they wanted it in or out. Ryan finally brings proceedings back in. Oh, wait, look at this. Ryan just taunting Max. Trying to make him come to him, but Ryan just keeps running away. Ryan being very tactical here in this one. And back into the ring, he drags Soulman Akira. Already hurt, already down, but now Max finally gets his hand on Ryan, went for the spinning back fist. Couldn't quite connect fully. And now look at this. Just tossing him across the ring. And Ryan rolls out of the whole ring from the impact. And now Max Danger has the opening on Soulman Akira. Looking for a spinning powerbomb. Connects beautifully. Devastating impact there. And straight into the cover on Soulman Akira. Has Max Danger got himself a shot at the Money in the Bank? Yes, he does. Max Danger joins Wilson Woodward and Liam Connors in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Ryan did the damage there with the Tope Suicida, but was unable to capitalize. And when the opportunity came to him, Max Danger took full advantage of Soulman Akira. I thought Ryan was able to steal it there with the roll-ups, but the referee took so long to count, he couldn't quite make an impact on it. But Max Danger becomes the third of the 4 members of Friday Fight Night to be entering the Money in the Bank ladder match. And what a moment that is for the Danger family. Chris will be watching on. Of course, he has a match later tonight, and he might get a similar result. Can he pick up the victory? We'll have to wait and see as we move on down the rest of the card. And the Warzone action continues. Now, with the first title match of the evening, and it has been one that has been brewing for weeks. It is a Tornado tag team match at the request of the current tag team champions, the Wolfpac. And first out is the Vikings of Destiny. At the Resurrection pay-per-view a month ago, these two were ambushed by Bob and Alan at request of the newest Wolfpac member, Travis, to help secure the first ever tag team champions for Friday Fight Night as the Wolfpac. And since then, the Vikings of Destiny have made it their personal mission to destroy as much as possible the Wolfpac and dismantle them, whilst also capturing the tag team championships in the process. And Loki and Noah get a chance to do that tonight. No tag team work really, other than to make sure that your tag team partner doesn't get pinned, because it's one fall to the finish. But it is a Tornado tag team matchup for the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. And tonight, a big task for both the Vikings of Destiny and the Wolfpac. These two have nothing but chaos and destruction and piles of blood since these two locked horns a month ago. And tonight, we're expecting no different. Here come the champs, who will all be wearing the Wolfpac gold colours tonight here, representing the fact that they plan to leave with all the gold, if not capturing it already. Of course, King Sam in tonight's main event for the WIW Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be an interesting one as he takes on Original Brad in an extreme submission match. And of course, we also have Travis defending for the second time his WIW Television Championship in an elimination fatal 4-way matchup. And look at this. The Fight Night Tag Team Champions are here. The title's around their waist, but is it going to be the last time we see it? They've decided to target them at the same time. They're not willing to just play the tag team game. They're here for a Tornado tag team match and expect an absolute scramble of a match here. This is going to be one hell of a chaotic match. And it has been so chaotic between these two for the last couple of weeks. Here it is, what it's for, the Tag Team Championships on the line. The Fight Night Tag Team Championships are what they are competing for, and they will do whatever it takes to walk out the champs. The Vikings of Destiny, the challengers, been dominant for weeks. They've been putting up great fights against the Wolfpac, maybe some of the best in the series so far. Can they walk out the title holders tonight whilst dismantling the Wolfpac in their tracks? But their opponents have got more than their fair share of wins as of late against the Vikings of Destiny. It seems that very little is managing to keep these two down as of late. And the Wolfpac desperately want to walk out with every single title here tonight on Friday Fight Night. They have the opportunity to do it. But first, they need to make sure that Steven and David retain. And that is exactly what they plan to do here tonight against their rivals, their enemies of the Vikings of Destiny. Huge stakes on the line. A chance to dismantle the other team, but also to walk out with the silverware around their waist. And the referee preparing to start this one off. He might want to get out of the way because this one's going to be chaotic. Look at this straight away. I knew the referee was going to get taken out as instantly. And already this match collapsing into chaos. And look at this. And Loki and David, Noah and David once again locking horns as they did last week. And Steven locking into horns with Loki. And the Vikings of Destiny, of course, the Vikings from Denmark, who have made big strides since debuting. They lose very, very little. And the Wolfpac have been proving to be quite the task for them. And look at David here. And a beautiful spin-out powerbomb. He got him into the electric chair position and spins him round. A beautiful sequence there by David, who's straight in off the bat here. And the Wolfpac are off to a very good start. Steven on the opposite side with a fisherman pile driver. And these two working very well to dismantle their opponents. Of course, rocking the black and gold, just rocking the all black, is the Vikings of Destiny. And now look at this beautiful splash from Steve. And now Noah fighting back on David here. But Loki's off to a really slow start. And that's not what you want in these tag team matches. You want both members to be in control if you can help it. And a big takedown there by Loki, who's now looking to provide a fight back. And remember, it's one fall to the finish. First person to be pinned will walk out the loser of this match. It's not elimination. There is no saving you if it goes down to 2-on-1 because it will end immediately. And that might be a good tactic if you can dispose of one member and turn it into a 2-on-1. That could be a good tactic. But as we know, these two teams, very strong competitors, won't go down lightly. And look at that. Beautiful stun off the ropes while David drops an elbow. And into the cover for the win for the Wolfpac, who are just looking to retain their titles. They've been taking beatings from the Vikings of Destiny for weeks, but somehow managed to always walk out just that one extra step on top. But the Vikings of Destiny not allowing that here tonight. Look at that from the top rope, a massive shoulder tackle from Noah. Meanwhile, Loki taunting on lanky Steve. And now to his feet. And now look at this. They both went for the scoop up slam. And look at that stun off the ropes. Steven managed to counter that into a Northern Lights though. And into the cover on Dave, and it's only a 1 count. Steven felt no need to intervene there. Look at this, the Vikings taunting here. And Steve to the opposite side of the ropes, looking to fly in, connects beautifully there. And now he's into a cover of his own, looking to retain the Tag Team Championships and a count of 2, an early count of 2 here on Loki. And look at this, David looking for the pile driver, connects on the knee, and a big knee smash. And now these two locking horns with each other. Oh, and David got caught here. Tombstone pile driver. Looking to drag it into the cover. Steve back to his feet though, to save the match. Oh, but look at this. He's going to score the cover himself. 1, 2. No, we almost had new tag team champions. And the Tombstone pile driver nearly doing the trick. David able to power out. And now look at this. Looking for a snap suplex here. Oh, wait a minute. Steve fights out of it, and Steve rolls him up looking for the super kick. Connects! And now David with a big suplex of his own. And all of a sudden the fight back here from the Wolfpac. Oh, and they got in each other's way there. And, they got in each other's way again. That might be costly here for David. No, David counters the belly to belly. And now, Steve looking to put away Loki. Big pedigree. And now David looking for the finish of his own. As Steve goes for the cover. A pile driver on the opposite side. As the... Oh! It's only a 2 count. But would the pile driver be enough? Will the pile driver on Noah be enough to retain the tag team championships? No, it's not. And the Vikings fighting back here. And look at this, Loki trying to do the damage if he can. Big suplex. And into the cover now. Steve trying to break it up. He hasn't done so yet, but it's only a 2 count. David able to kick out on his own accord. Oh, look at this. Steve trying to take down Loki. He's already bleeding. And now look at this. Trying to steal the cover is Noah on David. As he goes down and he only gets a 1 count. On Steve to the outside. He doesn't want to leave David in there by himself, though. That could be a very costly tactic. Oh, slamming him down there. Look at this. Bit of taunting from David here. He seems to be enjoying himself here in this one. The Wolfpac have had early control. But they're not going to go down without a fight. Look at this. Looking for the choke slam. Hasn't noticed the cover. And he might be able to score here. And it wasn't a choke slam. It turned into a massive gut punch. Oh, look at this. Looking to toss him across the ring. And he does so with ease. Oh, look at this. David able to capitalize with a suplex from behind as he wasn't looking. Noah and David, the only men standing. But Noah might not be standing for much longer in a pile driver to the knee. And now look at this, looking to rescue his partner here. But look at that, Steve taken to the outside. Oh, hold on a minute, he might get caught taunting here. Oh, and a big costly mistake here by Loki. Looking for the pile driver. Connects. He's already bleeding, he's already down. Into the cover. Is Noah going to be able to break it up in time? I don't think he is. Wolfpac, no! I thought Wolfpac were about to retain. Stephen goes straight in with another cover to make sure. And he only gets a 2 count as well. And I thought the Wolfpac just retained the Mayhem Tag Team titles. They couldn't quite connect. Oh, was looking for the big knee. David fights out, but not with much energy left. Stephen missing the springboard. And there's the knee, not quite with the knee strike. But now look at this, Stephen's in trouble. Loki looking for a tombstone pile driver. Connects. Stephen's down. And look at this, Loki making sure that David stays down to not intervene in the cover attempt. But David still fights on. Look at that, massive headbutt. And Stephen is down. Is he out though? Into the cover to become the tag team champions. It's a 2 count. Now in the corner, David has Loki. This has been a fantastic match, but we expect nothing less between these two. We've already seen some great tag team matchups, and to be honest, there's been very little blood in this one, considering their usual encounters. Only 1 man bleeding, and Loki thinks he's done enough there on the headbutt to win the tag team titles. It's a 2 count. Big counter there by Noah on the opposite side. And now what's he thinking? Looking for the big knee again. This time connects. Meanwhile, Loki at the top rope. Looking to fly. Oh, and he's taking out his own teammate as David moves out of the way. And that could be a costly mistake here. David. Look at this. Big Russian leg sweep. Almost snapping his arm there as he twists it on the way down. And now with the opening. The Vikings of Destiny might have just sealed their own fate here. Looking for the pile driver. Steve deals with Loki. With Noah. And Loki gets hit with the pile driver. And now they need to make the cover. But haven't done so. They had the opening there to make the winning cover. He's going to try it now though. But I think Loki might be able to kick out. Oh, and he does. Only barely though. Missing the opportunity there to steal the victory. Oh, look at this. Looking for the rack attack. Then he slams him down. And Steven, unable to come and break it up. Trying to fight back himself on the opposite side. Steven broke it up though. David broke it up though quite quickly. And now look at this. Looking for the knee smash again. And all of a sudden the Vikings of Destiny with an opening. A window of opportunity presenting itself into the cover to become the tag team champions. Oh, they nearly did it. A 2 count. And that's the closest they've come to getting it on the Wolfpac. Oh, but look at this. Steve now fighting back. Big counter by Steve. Oh, and look at this. A cover by David. Looking to retain the tag team championships. It's a 2 count. And a chaotic match. As to be expected. And look at this. On the outside. Look at this. Apron DDT. Busting open Steven. And now the blood spills for the Wolfpac. And look at that. That was a massive cannonball off the top rope there from David. Who's looking to wrap this one up. A sharpshooter applied. Sharpshooter. And that could be enough. Can he make him tap to retain the tag team championships? Noah in trouble here, but he's trying to power out of it, and he does. Big counter. Needed that one. Look at that. And now trying to trade fists. And look at this, Steven. Looking for the super kick and connects. And now Steve looking for the pedigree. Looking to wrap this one up if he can. David just needs to keep Noah occupied because Loki is in trouble. There's the pedigree. Oh, David's busted open with the knee strike. And now everyone is bleeding. Bar Noah, I think. And now Steve coming to the rescue for his team. And now look at this. Looking to do some double team action. With Loki taken care of in the massive double DDT. And into the cover. Probably on the wrong man there for the Wolfpac. But it's still only a 2. Now look at this. Caught in a bad situation. It's 2-on-1 for Noah. And the Wolfpac have taken control despite both bleeding, taking hits. Steve's going to try for the cover despite the fact he's taken way too long to get it. No, he might be out. And he has done it. The Wolfpac retain. Well, I guess the plan was just to get the other one out of the way. But the Vikings of Destiny defeated again. This time legitimately by the Wolfpac. And the first title retained for the Wolfpac in the Tag Team Championships. After a grueling match against the Vikings of Destiny. That was the pedigree that sealed the deal. They took care of Loki. And they took care of Noah. They dismantled him before going for the cover. And clearly it was enough to get the job done. A massive win for the Wolfpac. Their first title retained as tag team champions here on Friday Fight Night. That's 1 title down. 2 more to go. Can Travis retain? And can Sam become the new world champion? Well, that remains to be seen. But for now, they can celebrate a big, big victory. That was an important win for the Wolfpac to get the night started. And that was a bloody war here at Warzone. But the Wolfpac retained the Tag Team Championships. Let's move on down the rest of the card. Well, after a grueling match for the Tag Team Championships, we now have another massive matchup between 2 rivals who have been feuding for weeks now, trying to get one up on the other. And the first man down to the ring is Big Boss here tonight, who a few weeks ago called out Chris Danger, trying to spark some kind of hatred in him, trying to prove that he is a dominant superstar, because so far he hasn't quite got going. He's picked up a win or 2 this month, mainly through disqualification. But for the Big Boss, he's trying to make an impact here. And if he can do that here tonight against Chris Danger, then he's on a good path. He needs to start making strides, of course, to get these spots like the Money in the Bank opportunities, like the title opportunities. He hasn't really impressed so far, but tonight he gets a chance to do so in a no-holds-barred match against the legendary wrestler that is Chris Danger. Danger has wrestled around the world, but he has never struggled more than here in the WIW. And tonight here at Warzone, he gets to turn the tides back in his favour. But for tonight, he has to deal with this man. He's a massive man, and it takes a lot to lift this man. And so far, he's just met everyone who seems to be able to do it. But now, here comes his opponent. No backing away now here, and look at this. Chris Danger coming out with the war paint tonight. He's not waiting around. He's come out here and he's sending a message. He's here for a war. He's here for a fight. And with the paint on here at Warzone, the war theme coming out. We've already seen the Wolfpac with the gold theme. But now look at this, Danger coming out in camouflage to take on Big Boss. And Danger playing the psychological game, saying he's ready for him. He's always been one step ahead of Big Boss, pretty much since the first week when these two first locked horns during the interference of Danger's match. And this match gets underway. I was about to say this bell gets underway. Look at this, Danger with the strikes, but taken down with the clothesline on Big Boss. And look at that, just straight away trying to wrap it up here. That would have been a very short no-holds-barred match. Remember, this is no-hold-bars. This goes till the end, one fall to the finish. Nothing here is illegal in this matchup between the two. And look at this, Chris Danger tries to headbutt a massive DDT on Big Boss. Big Boss in at 7'4", 600 pounds. They call him Big Boss for a reason. And Danger went for the running knee, couldn't quite connect. And instead gets hit with the knee on the back of the head by the Big Boss. And now look at this. Big Boss just trying to get some early control. He has done so far in Danger. Not quite matching up to Big Boss just yet. He came out here ready for a war. And it looks like Big Boss is ready to give him just that with a second suplex. And the Boss Man needs to start getting going here in WIW. It has been a slow start. And look at this, a triple threat with the suplex, that time crashing off the turnbuckle. Look at this, begging him to get back to his feet. His first couple of matches, he locked horns with the Demon. The Demon, of course, will be in action tonight for the Television Championship. He might have bitten off more than he could chew there to start off. Oh, look at this, massive clothesline from the Big Boss, finally using his strength advantage, which he hasn't really done so far in the series. Look at this, Danger with the counter. Trying to fight the Big Boss, but the Big Boss shrugs him off. And I think Big Boss is learning each time he steps in this ring. And he's doing so here tonight into the cover on Danger. Is it going to be enough? It's a 1 count. Flips him over. He's just trying to get this done, Big Boss. He cares very little about everything in between. It has become very personal between the two, but Big Boss, his only interest is walking out the winner here tonight. A massive double axe handle. And the weight behind that. And look at this. Into the camel clutch. Danger might be tapping out here. If he can't power out, look at this. Breaks the hold and slides out of it. And slides the Big Boss down with him. And was looking for that running DDT again. Couldn't quite connect. This has been a great start by Big Boss. And Danger's been coming out striking, but it looks like Big Boss just has an answer to all of the strikes that Danger's providing. And look at this. The big change of fist. And went for a big spear. And couldn't connect. And now Danger with an opening. Look at that. 600 pounds. Landing with the eagle eye. And into the cover. And it's only a 1 count. No surprise, hardly any damage been done to the Big Boss. But Chris Danger, 600 pounds, just tossing him into the air and connecting with Eagle Eye. Look at that big barrage of knee strikes to the head of the Big Boss, who just been caught off guard. And I think that's what surprised the Big Boss the most. He thought that he must have come here thinking no one was going to lift him. No one was going to cause that much of a problem here, as these people have. But he's come here and he's been caught off guard. And everyone seems to have an answer. Despite the fact he is 600 pounds, Danger avoiding all of the attacks there from the Irish Whip. Tries again. And this time, once again, look at this. Beautiful sequence by Danger, but hasn't capitalized on it. And look at this Big Boss just staring him down. He tried to capitalize, but once again, just tossing him around the ring, trying to wear him down here. And now look at Danger. Danger. Apron DDT. And we saw that from the Wolfpac, and that helped get them the victory. Is it going to help Chris Danger? Remember, no holds barred here. No countouts or disqualification. Anything goes, and these two going to try and take full advantage of that. Danger taking Big Boss to the top of the ramp. And this fight could end up anywhere, but it does need to end inside the ring. And Danger just tossing him around here, trying to wear down the Big Boss. He doesn't look like he can run very far. If he can force him to exert his energy, that might be a good tactic. Went for the power slam, but Big Boss easily slides out of that one. And into the ring he goes. And look at the Big Boss. Gets in. And now he's got Danger in the middle of the ring. There he goes. Connects with the spear that time. Massive impact on that spear. And into the cover. Danger's in a bit of trouble here. Big Boss to pick up his first victory. Unable to connect with the 3 count. But not wasting any time here. Picks him straight up. And up on the shoulders. Gutbuster. And a massive 7-foot drop onto the Gutbuster there. Danger is looking vulnerable. But fights on still in this one. He's wearing war paint for a reason. He's not backing down from any task, from any challenge. No matter how big or how wide that task may be. And look at this. Look at it, add insult to injury here. With mocking Danger with his own super kick. Connects. And that is the type of stuff you'd expect to see in a no holds barred. Big Boss can't pick up the win though. It's only a 2 count. And tried to add insult to injury, stealing Danger's signature super kick. But the Danger couldn't quite lay down. He would not give up that easily. He has a heart of a warrior. But Big Boss proving to be a tough task for him. To the middle rope. Calling him up again. Might be looking for that double axe handle. And connects again. And Danger, it was alright for him to kick out. But he needs to capitalize on it now. And he does so here. Able to power out, but needs to provide some offense. And look at this. Scoop of the leg. And now trying to tie him up into that knot again. Spins him round, and Big Boss in a massive 600-pound ball on the floor before Danger. Trying to snap the limbs of the Big Boss. Well, this has been a fantastic match between these two. Big Boss just trying to get his first victory by any means necessary. In Danger trying to put down this monster. He seemed hesitant for a minute there, but I knew what he was waiting for. Eagle Eye again. 600 pounds easily lifted into the air and into the cover to pick up the victory. It's a 2 count. And Danger getting close to wrapping it up here. And looking to do it now if he can. Taste of Danger. We haven't seen that for quite some time. Into the cover. And Chris Danger to knock off the Big Boss. He couldn't do it. It's a 2.5 count. Danger appealing that was definitely a 3. The referee had other opinions on the matter. And the Big Boss fights on here. And this has been the most fight we've seen from Big Boss since he's debuted. And what a time to show yourself here in such a massive pay-per-view here like Warzone. Now look at this. Massive knee, elbow strikes to Chris Danger, who now is in a spot of trouble. Went for the spear, but a big counter. Not enough momentum there to really do much impact, but couldn't connect with it anyway. And then Chris Danger's got him in the corner. And look at that, a massive running knee. Before tossing him into the middle of the ring for a neck breaker from behind. And now Danger looking to fly, begging him back to get back to his feet here. Danger, massive knee across the face. And into the cover, he thinks that might be enough to deal with the big boss. It's a 2 count. And the Warzone bringing them as much fight out of everyone here tonight who has stepped in the ring. It has been a war from start to finish this pay-per-view. And it's not any different here. These two still fighting on. Look at this. Stun off the ropes. And the big boss still fights on. Refuses to give in. Refuses to back down from danger. Despite everything, this time connects with another spear. And the big boss has an opening to close this one up. To pick up the big victory. His first victory would be by pinfall, if he's to do so. And tonight he has no other choice. This is no holds bar, no disqualification. He has a massive opening, a massive chance to make tonight his night. And looking to do whatever's necessary as he takes danger back to the top rope. And the big boss looking for the superplex. All the way to the top rope. Danger's in trouble. Big connection. And that could be it for Danger. Has Big Boss picked up the victory? No, he hasn't. It's a 2.5 count. And Big Boss cannot believe his eyes. But he's ready to wrap this one up. Danger's in big trouble. Looking for it. Up on the shoulders. Samoan driver by the Big Boss. Good night, Danger. Big win for Big Boss here. No! Another kick out. And the Big Boss can't believe it. He thought it was over and so did I. But still unable to pick up his first win. And the running knee strike. And Danger's not done there. Picks him up again. Big DDT. And Danger, look at this. All of a sudden with a new burst of life in this matchup. With the Big Boss refusing to give in. And what a fantastic match this has turned out to be. Big leg drop. 600 pound dropping on top of this man. And look at this. Danger still refusing to give in. He's taking a beating, but trying to dish one out himself. Snap over the shoulder here by Big Boss, and these two just trying to get one over on each other here. As now it's just been a battle of counters here, taking turns to reverse the others. And now look at this, a big clothesline. Ducking under Danger's one, and into the cover. That could be enough, it's only a 2. The crowd are loving this one. And can you blame them? This has been an absolute war between these two, and it's been a war all night. The Warzone pay-per-view failing to disappoint by any stretch of the imagination, and Danger trying to fight on still. Big belly to belly from the Big Boss. Picks him up again, looking for another spear, and connects. And the end might be coming for Danger. There's only so much more he can fight out of, surely. The Big Boss has had majority control in this one. Danger's has had spells. But there's only so much more he can do. Looking to wrap it up. Looking for the Samoan driver again. Up on the shoulders. Good night, Danger. What a big first victory for Big Boss here. Oh no! What? What? Another kick out. Danger fights on still. But now busted open from that massive punch. And the blood sleeping through the wall paint. Then on the face of the Chris Danger. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that Danger fights on in this one. And I don't think the Big Boss can. He's doing everything in his power to put him away. And he just can't seem to get the job done. But look at this. Danger continues to fight on. The crowd loving what they're seeing here. The fight on from Danger. And this no holds barred match continuing to be a classic. A fourth big spear into the cover. Surely this has got to be it for Danger. No, he kicks out again. 4 spears, a super kick, and 2 Samoan drivers. Still, Danger fights on. Still, he keeps battling in this one. But the big boss just nearly tearing him apart here. And now looking for a third Samoan driver. Surely this is it. Surely it's over. Danger can't fight on after this. A third Samoan driver. And he put on a fight, Danger. But surely it's over. It's over. Big Boss had to nearly kill the man to put him down, but Big Boss picks up his first victory as a WIW superstar by the way of pinfall. It's been a big month. He really has shown himself, Big Boss. And tonight, more than ever, a massive, massive victory in what was a massive match. And look at this. Hands held high. He knows how big of a victory this was. A big, big win for the Big Boss. And hopefully, this could be a sign of things to come. A turning point for the Big Boss. But tonight, he can celebrate his first pay-per-view and pinfall victory. Let's move on to the rest of the card. And we've got two more massive matches to come here tonight. And this first one is for the Television Championship. Travis been trying his best to defend this title. But, of course, he hasn't actually done it legitimately yet. His first title defense ended in disqualification. And of course he won the title because King Sam gave him the title. Basically, by laying down and letting him cover him to announce that he became a new member of Wolfpac. But tonight he's got a tough task, a fatal four-way. And the first man down to the ring is Big Willie. Was the newest entry into this match. Of course, we didn't know he was joining until he defeated Ryan Austin to secure his place here in the last episode of Friday Fight Night. It was a massive win for this man, especially against someone like Ryan, a high caliber superstar to be picking a victory up against. And tonight he has a chance at becoming TV champion after a very short spell here in WIW. But after winning your debut match, you deserve some recognition, and he's getting that here tonight. But up next, a man with a grudge against the champion, of course, faced him for the Television Championship and was only unsuccessful due to the ambush and sabotage of Mr. King Sam, who of course will be in action tonight in the main event of Warzones in an extreme submission match for the WIW Championship. But tonight, the Demon out to get the title which he feels he deserves. He's had a fantastic couple of months here in Demon form, and tonight looking to continue his momentum and become a champion. Here he is tonight, also in camouflage colours, rocking a green and black face paint and colour scheme here tonight. But it's fine putting on this battle paint, but is he ready to battle? Because tonight he's got a tough task ahead. Can he live up to the hype and progress to become the new television champion here tonight? But he's got a tough task. Not only has he got Big Willie to deal with, he's got two other fantastic competitors ready to go. And here comes another man with some war paint. Everyone feeling the war theme here tonight. It's SaLgames who has declared, he's declared that he's walking out with the television championship. Last year was the most time television champion, the longest reigning television champion. He's proven in past attempts of this series that he knows his way around the ring. He knows how to be a champion. But tonight is all that matters. This will only go down in history as his first television championship if he wins. We've only had one television champion in history, and that is Travis. And tonight he looks to conquer Travis and retain and become the television championship as he did in the practice era. And now Travis, the only man left to come down to the ring. Remember, Wolfpac are all banned from ringside. No Bob, no Alan, no Steve, Dave or Sam. Tonight, the champion has one task and one task only. and that is to walk out the television champion with no help whatsoever. And here he comes with the title around his waist. Two of these men, McNair and Sal, have spent the last month trying to break this man in half, trying to beat him down, trying to get an advantage for the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match, which was announced at the beginning of the month. McNair, of course, almost walking out the television championship had it not been for the disqualification from King Sam. But Travis doesn't care about any of that. He only cares about results, and the results have led to him becoming the television champion. And tonight, his second title defense as the champ. But tonight, will he retain, or will we be crowning a new champion here tonight? We've only seen one new champion crowned in the first from the first two pay-per-views that are separate. The Monday Night Mayhem, of course, WIW champion Rage was defeated, and Aaron Albright became the new champion. Tonight, no one has retained. Everyone has retained their titles, and Travis looking to do the same thing here with the television championship. These Wolfpac teammates retain the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. Can he do the same with the television championship? And King Sam will be watching on tonight, seeing how this goes. Of course, in preparation for his own match. And here we go. And straight away, McNair and Travis locking horns, and Big Willie's gonna take Sal outside. And Travis, he'll want the ring advantage if he can get it, and he is getting it right here. Remember, the Fatal 4-Way Elimination rules. The last man standing will be the winner. And now look at Travis again, looking for DDT. Big connection. And now, the big boss wearing down Sal on the outside. Interesting, these battles that have locked up. We're expecting McNair and Travis to be fighting each other, but SaLgames kind of stuck with the wrong end of the stick there as Big Willie. Just tossing him around on the outside. Meanwhile, inside the ring, McNair looking to get an advantage there, Sling Blade. And the camo green suiting his surroundings very well. Oh, look at that, a massive senton. Not sure if that was 100% clean connection. Oh, and a crash on the ring post there from the outside by SaLgames. And remember, this is for the television championship. No countouts, no disqualification. Anything goes. Bar one exception, of course, if any member of the Wolfpac that isn't Travis get themselves involved, then Travis is automatically disqualified from the matchup. And now look at this, McNair. Oh, tried to catch him there, but got in the way of Sal and Big Willie's little scuffle on the opposite side of the ring. And now look at Travis here, using the ring to his advantage there, stunning him off the top turnbuckle. And looking for a second one and connects. This time McNair goes down. And now look at this. Big Willie and Travis working on Sal. And now fights out of it. And now SaLgames might get the shot on Travis that he wants. And now picking him up. A window of opportunity for SaLgames as McNair and Big Willie go down. McNair back in the ring, and look at this, Sal and McNair. No surprise, turning their attention to Travis. Up on the shoulders. Detonation kick. And Travis goes down and wisely rolls out of harm's way. And now McNair with a chance to do all the damage to Sal. Oh, look at that, Big Willie. From out of nowhere, just jumping. And splashing onto the corner of SaLgames. And now McNair to the corner again. Probably looking for the drop kick. Oh my god. A massive running super kick to the back of the head there from Big Willie. And Travis went straight for him, but couldn't do anything to him. And of course Travis with a tough task to retain. Oh, look at this DDT on the opposite side. And Travis went for the kick to the gut, couldn't quite connect to pick up the first elimination of the match. Can he do it? It's only a two. Look at that. A massive drop kick by Big Willie there. And he never fails to surprise people with how athletic he can be for the big man. And look at this. Big connection, and look at this. Sal with a big DDT, and now look at this. Travis to the top rope. Oh! And Big Willie rolled out of harm's way to avoid it, and Travis changed his target. And now with an opening, oh, was looking for the axe kick. But big interruption there by McNair. And Trav not been allowed any momentum here, but look at this. Bridging into the cover while McNair was taunting. McNair might be done, and it's a 2. And that might have been embarrassing there for McNair. Now look at this. Willie with a cover on Sal. And this fight is progressing. It's escalating well. Now look at this. Looking for the springboard. Oh, fought against it, McNair. And now what's he thinking? Travis getting back to his feet. But look at this. Big Willie looking to put away SaLgames. But McNair with the save. And these two clearly forming an alliance here tonight. And now look at Travis. Big toss across the ring there with the suplex. And now to the top rope again. He's already connected once with the elbow and SaLgames. Oh no! Look at this! Travis is in trouble! Travis is in trouble! GTS! And the television champion might be out already too! He got him! Travis is already out! And a massive running powerbomb on McNair. And now McNair might be out as well! No, it's only a 2! Unbelievable scenes! The television champion has already been eliminated. So we are going to crown a new television champion here tonight. Codebreaker by McNair. A new champion will be crowned. I did not see that one coming. And now to the top rope, looking for coup de grace. Oh, he misses. Willie counters it. Unable to take advantage though. In the corner. McNair running low on steam there. Trying to use all his last bit of energy to try and land the coup de grace. Couldn't quite connect. And what a fight we are seeing here in SaLgames. Look at this. Looking for the snap suplex. Oh no. McNair rolls him up into the cover. No bro bricks here. Oh, look at this. A flip of his own into the cover. Oh, and it's another 2 count. And SaLgames McNair just trying to get one over. Oh, look at that. A tiny little running cutter there from Big Willie doing the damage. And now looking for the DDT on McNair, and he connects, and he's bleeding. He is bleeding. And he's going to take the time to celebrate. And Big Willie going to take advantage with the running knee. And McNair being dismantled here by Sal and Big Willie. The television champion is already out. He went high risk. And it didn't pay off as Sal caught him with the GTS. And I bet he's regretting his decisions now, because now SaLgames, with all the momentum in the world, just dismantling McNair in the middle of the ring, looking for the Russian leg sweep to capitalise on it. And it's only... And he hits it smack bang in the middle of the ring. And now going for Big Willie, who came prepared and ready for him. And now might be able to get him here. Looking for a running powerbomb. And into the cover. 2. Sal's gone as well. Sal eliminates the champ. And gets eliminated by Big Willie. And now McNair and Big Willie have a chance for the television championship. Remember, this is no disqualification. Hold on a minute. Oh, look at that. A massive running tackle into the barricade. And McNair's got a fight on his hands here. He's already beaten. He's already hurt. And Big Willie looking to capitalise. He's, of course, the newest member of this match. No time to prepare for him. But then again, how do you prepare for someone like that? But McNair, though, a window of opportunity is opened up. Looking again for coup de grace. Connects. Is that going to be enough to become the new television champion? No, it's a 2 count. Big Willie fights on in this television championship match. But McNair providing the fight. And Big Willie with the counter there on the Irish whip. A counter though by McNair. Wasn't able to capitalise. This time can. And now with a shot to the back. But he's low on energy. He's put all his fight and effort into putting Willie away, and yet he still fights on. Well, 2 shocking eliminations of SaLgames and Travis. And it's now down to Big Willie and McNair to wrap this one up. To crown a new television champion. This is definitely not what the Wolfpac would have wanted to see. And King Sam, you can imagine, must not be happy. But I can't think of anyone more disappointed than the former television champion, as he will be at the end of this one. McNair once again to the top rope, begging him to get back to his feet. Oh, look at this, he caught him. He caught him. And a stud off the ropes. And McNair's bleeding more? I could have sworn he was already cut open. Oh no! What? Big Willie got cut open by it. What the hell just happened? Downward spiral. And now look at this, McNair with a head of steam. He's must have caught Big Willie there with a knee on the way down on the turnbuckle. And now McNair fighting on valiantly. Gets him in the corner. Might be looking for the drop kick. The demon. Drop kick. Picks him straight up. He's not ready to let go just yet. Might have been looking for 1916. But the counter. And now to the toss to the outside. But look at this, straight away bringing him back inside with an overhead belly to belly. And now Big Willie looking to put him away with the running power slam, power bomb if he can. Connects. And it put away SaLgames. Has it put away McNair to become the television champion? He's done it. He's done it. Big Willie is the new television champion. And I told you people, if you win on your debut, you're on for a big future in WIW. And Big Willie has taken full advantage of that tonight. Look at that, that was the massive drop kick that stunned the champ, but that was the elimination of the champion. And following that, the running power slam that didn't play McNair until very later on in the match. What a fight, what a contest. And of all people, Big Willie walks out the television champion. He was only announced a couple of days ago that he was going to be in the match. And tonight has dethroned the champion. And for the Wolfpac, this is going to be a massive, massive upset. Travis, of course, with a rematch to come. But what a disappointing result for the Wolfpac. Big win, though, for Big Willie. Let's move on to tonight's main event after we've crowned a new television champion. It is time for the final match, the main event of Warzone, and it is for the WIW Heavyweight Championship. It is an extreme submission match. No rules, no disqualifications. The only rule is that this match has to end on submission as requested by the Wolfpac just a couple of nights ago. And this man, King Sam, has made quite an impact this year and last year. He calls himself the franchise. He says he's the moneymaker, the man who runs the place. The Wolfpac proving to be a dominant tag team. They retain their television champion. They retained the tag team championships earlier tonight. Travis lost his match though, which makes the Wolfpac 1 for 2. Can they make it 2 for 3 tonight? Sam in the white and gold symbolize that they plan to walk out with all the gold. But Travis, unfortunately, was unable to keep up the gold theme and lost to Big Willie. And King Sam, a tough task tonight to knock off the unbeaten original Brad. Well, he was unbeaten, of course, until Sam knocked him off. Sam ended the unbeaten run, and now Brad gets a chance at redemption here in a submission match, of course. Making him tap was what triggered Sam to announce that it would be a submission matchup. And tonight, Original Brad gets a shot of redemption in the main event of Warzone. Here he comes with the heavyweight championship around his waist. Original Brad. Will it be the last time we see it around his waist? We don't know. But he's a tough competitor and an even tougher opponent to keep down. So it's going to be a tough task for King Sam. He had to go for a war last time just to get the cover on him, to get him to tap out. Had to nearly choke him to death to keep him down. And Original Brad has made it clear that he's not backing down from any challenge. He's a fighting champion, of course. Saved Sam from suspension and now has to defend his title against him. Sam earning this shot by winning a Battle Royal weeks ago for #1 contendership. And since then has reigned hell in a war between himself and the World Heavyweight Champion. He's made it clear he only wants one prize, and Brad has made it clear he has every intention of keeping it. It's the WIW Heavyweight Championship on the line here in tonight's massive main event in the Extreme Submissions match. King Sam, the leader of the Wolfpac, one of the greatest in WIW today. Can he finally get the title he's been searching for and walk out the WIW Heavyweight Champion here tonight? Or will the man, the beast, Original Brad, lay the battle axe down tonight and wrap up another big victory in his first heavyweight title defense? He's been knocked out once before by Sam, but the question is, can he retaliate and retain the championship? And Brad holds it one more time before handing it off to the referee, and Sam gets a good look at it. They both know what they're fighting for. One of the biggest prizes in the business, both literally and of course metaphorically. But tonight, it's between these two. They'll do whatever it takes to get the job done. No notification. The only rule is that this match has to end by submission, and straight away, looking up in the corner here, and the referee forced to separate them. And look at this. Sam trying to take full advantage of that and takes him down there with a leg drag and stomping away on the limbs already. And a smart tactic to weaken the limbs if you can, make it easier for a leg submission such as a Boston Crab, for example. And King Sam has made it clear he has every intention of keeping him down with the chicken wing submission. The job is a tough one for him tonight, but can he do it? That is the question. Original Brad providing the fight back, of course, as you fully can expect. And look at that! Big bit of belly by Original Brad. And a big elbow as well. And now look at this, taken to the outside. And of course, no count out or disqualification. Unfortunately, the submission cannot occur outside the ring. But if you can do the damage out here, that might be what you need to do to pick up the victory. By any means necessary. Exactly how this will go down. And look at King Sam here. The cheap little heel flick. And whatever is necessary is what these two will be willing to do. King Sam has torn nearly half the locker room apart, just trying to get his shot here at the title. And tonight he gets the chance to walk away with it. And you've really got to put Original Brad as the man that's responsible. Yes, of course, Sam had to work for it, and he's taken advantage of every opportunity he did have to work for it. But Original Brad could have had King Sam suspended. He could have been he could have been gone indefinitely just a few weeks ago. But instead, he's still here, and now I'm looking to make him tap out there. An interesting submission by Sam, unable to capitalize. Look at this. Brad tried to scoop him up for a power slam, unable to connect. And King Sam with a head of steam here early on, with the early control, trying to put away Original Brad if he can. Look at that, looking for the drop kick. Big counter. And now Brad trying to provide a fight back of his own. Irish whip to the corner. What does he have planned for Sam when he gets there? To the top rope. Original Brad, what's he thinking? Looking for a superplex. High impact move right here. Superplex to the middle of the ring. And Original Brad scooping him up. One more into the power slam position. And oh, and a stun off the ropes. Stun off the turnbuckle, excuse me. And Original Brad, after a slow start, fighting back in this one. And now stomping away on the arms, a smart tactic. And now look at this, once again looking for the power slam position. Again, a counter by King Sam. And taking your time to taunt the Wolfpac leader. Really showing his stuff here tonight. And Brad's still fighting on though. But proving to be a tough task. Big counter there. Oh, but look at this. A counter of his own. And now look at this. Tried the clothesline. Couldn't quite connect. And King Sam with a clothesline of his own. And a nice little sequence there by King Sam. Who's looking for the running knee. No, he doesn't connect. Sweep of the legs by Brad. And he fights out of it. And now gives himself some breathing room. And now look at this. Backbreaker. Missing with the running knee. And now look at this. Looking for the submission. Looking to make him tap out. King Sam's in trouble here. This could be the end of it right here. No, fights out of it with a series of knees. And look at this. Straight back on the attack. Not giving him a second there, Original Brad. And now playing to the crowd. He's sensing the tide is turning. The missing of the knee has almost done. Oh, look at this. Hell's Gate! Into Hell's Gate! Sam's in trouble! He might tap here! Hell's Gate applied! Is he going to be able to fight out of it? Brad looking to steal the win! He doesn't get it though! Sam fights on, but look at this! Straight into another submission! Not letting out for a second! Not giving him a second to recover! Doing whatever it takes to retain the championship, but Sam fights out. And the Hell's Gate couldn't do the job. And that, you think, might have been Brad's plan all along to try and connect with it. But Sam once again, looking for the running knee. Connects! And the champ's busted open. And now into the submission hold again. Looking to beat the champ. To become the champion himself. Original Brad. In a big trouble here. But look at this. Flips out of it. And fights on. And Sam with a mini attitude adjustment from the knees. And now look at this. The chicken wing. It's applied. He's got it. He's got it. Brad's in trouble. Brad is in trouble. He tapped last week to this. Oh, we can have a repeat. We saw this at the Go Home show. We saw this at the Go Home show. But he's kicked out of it again. But look at this, Sam. Oh, look at this! Looking in it. Looking in it himself. And another submission applied. Brad's in trouble. But Brad, look at this. Oh, he's got the grip locked in. And slams him down. And what a battle this has been. Neither man giving in. Fighting on. We knew this would be a war. We've already seen this match once before. And it ended in Sam's favour. But now Brad doing whatever it takes to make sure he retains here tonight. Two of the very best Friday Fight Night have to offer in the ring. And it's resulted in a fantastic main event so far. But we still don't know which way this is going to go. Both men doing whatever it takes to win. And Original Bad picks him up. Just can't quite seem to get that one move he's looking for. King Sam though. Once again, this time a counter by Brad. And now look at this. A big shot to the head. Trying to get him up into the power slam and he couldn't do it. King Sam counters. And now into the submission again. Seems to be favouring this arm submission. wearing down on both arms here. Brad's in trouble. Of course, the rope break won't break the count. This is no disqualifications or rope breaks. And Brad fights out of it again. Not giving in like that. Tries to get him up again. Once again, a counter by Sam. Finding an answer to everything that he's throwing at him here tonight. And look at this. He's looking for it again. He's got it again. The chicken wing hold applied again. Original Brad in trouble. He's tapped. It's over. We have a new heavyweight champion. And that is the last thing that anyone wanted to see. King Sam is the new world heavyweight champion. And Original Brad did all he could, but once again taps out to the same hold as he did the last time these two faced. And Brad's first title defense ends in defeat. And that is a worrying sign for the rest of the roster. The Wolfpac walk out with 2 championships. The WIW Tag Team Championships for Friday Fight Night. But now, King Sam finally gets what he's been hunting for since the return of WIW. He is now the World Heavyweight Champion. And in the hands of the Wolfpac, that is not a great sign. But what a fantastic match to end the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and comment your thoughts and feelings on tonight's pay-per-view. Be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the future. Thanks for watching. Peace.